The female guard was actually splashed with stinky curry by a prisoner. She was instantly furious, facing the prisoner's mockery. The woman took off her jacket and planned to teach him a lesson, but the prisoner covered the window with a towel and continued to provoke her. Her colleague tried to dissuade the woman, but she wouldn't listen. The woman put on rubber gloves. She opened the small door. The woman quickly pulled down the towel and gave a friendly middle finger, but to their surprise, the prisoner hung up another towel. He even began to curse. This time the woman was completely enraged. She called in the Navy SEALs. The other prisoners saw this and issued a warning. Now that prisoner was scared. He covered his face with a towel. Next second, pepper spray was shot through the small door onto the prisoner's face. But it was not over. Every time he was about to fall asleep, the prison guard would deliberately wake him up and forcibly take him to another cell. Then every hour, the prisoner was moved to a different room. The guard would send friendly blessings.
Sorry.
Soon the man was broken by the torture. Seeing his miserable situation, other prisoners staged a collective protest. They started a hunger strike. After that, the woman sat at the cell door eating and trying to persuade the prisoners. Despite the temptation of food, the prisoner just shook the head. To get them to eat, the woman came up with a method. The prison guards handcuffed the prisoner, tied him to a chair, and inserted a tube into the prisoner's nose. Then they force-fed him, but the prisoners still refused to give in. Because of this incident, the woman was reprimanded by her superior. To get back at the prisoners, the guards were fully armed and went to the door of the cell of the ringleader. They quickly opened the door and tried to subdue the ringleader. The woman was stunned. As she tried to step forward to help, she was kicked hard by the prisoner. What's worse, the prisoner even spat at her. The woman was frustrated. She felt she couldn't do this job. To ease the relationship with the prisoners, the woman began to distribute books to the prisoners. Turned out that this prison held Arabs, so they hated women and would even black out women in newspapers. In fact, these Arabs were innocent. They were just suspected of being terrorists and were detained here. The woman felt very sorry for the prisoners. She didn't want to do this job anymore. One day the woman left the prison. So here's the question: which country's prisons do you think are the worst?